We are going live.
Oh.
Yeah, we are live now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. So, if you don't know us, my name is Sharon. I'm talking from US, Pennsylvania, US. I'm working as an RN and a proud digital business owner and a coach. And today, in our live interview, the people from all around the globe are joining today. So, Anu Stanley from USA, Dr. Susie from UK, and Kumudini from UK. So you all can see that we are all from medical profession. Doesn't mean that only medical people can do this business. Anybody can do this business. So if you're already a working professional or a busy parent and looking to create a side stream of income, so who doesn't want to create some extra money, right? Everybody loves extra money, right? Because our needs are going to be extra. Our needs are going to be like increasing day by day. So that is not an excuse. So we need to have to create a good side stream of income so that that can supplement even if your money from the profession is limited, there is a solid side stream of income in your hand, right? So that's what we are providing. So today we are going to discuss about a very common topic. Many people are asking us, "Oh, I'm very busy. I don't have time," right? And today we are going to discuss how busy people can do this business. As you already can see, we are all busy professionals, already working full time. So and we are running this business by very successfully, right? And how we can do that, and also if you are spending time today, how you can leverage your time in the future. That's what we are trying. That we are trying to discuss. So let's hear from Anu Stanley from USA. Please introduce yourself, Anu, and also can you please talk to our audience how you are managing your this business along with your full time job. Yeah, over to you, Anu.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to come to your your page as a live. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching as live or replay. So, if you don't know me, I am Anu Stanley. I'm from USA, New Jersey. I'm a nurse by profession and I'm a nursing supervisor working in a mental health facility. And now I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. So, I can boldly say that, I had so many ways to come to this business. So, I was like, I didn't know what to do one time. So, I couldn't do overtime and another job, and I was struggling. I was struggling financially. So I'm also a busy person. So people ask, I came across a lot of people, and many of them told me that I don't have time for this. So I asked another question because people were doing overtime. Oh, you have time for overtime. So you are spending your 8 hours at a facility doing overtime with the full-time job, and then you don't have time for the business. So if you spend that 8 hours in this business, you can earn multiple times of that specific day of pay. So that's what I realized. And you know what, you are spending your time there and you don't have no time freedom. I know many people, they buy their dream home but they cannot sleep at home. So they're going to do overtime, multiple shift, and then another finding multiple jobs. And that is the way, because we cannot survive here in this foreign country with one job. That's really, we all know that, and our expenses are increasing. you know Mine is, I have to send my son to university, and I was really struggling. And then I'm so happy now. I found an awesome platform and business. We just have to plug into this, and then we can go. And you're telling there is no time. I mean, this is like, you're spending that 8 hours. You have a set schedule for that. But for this, you have flexibility. You can work from anywhere, anytime. That's the best thing. And the automation, you know what? Most of the heavy lifting, the system will do for us. And also, if you don't have to stretch your 2 hours same time, anytime. There are so many things. You know what? I used to scroll social media like just like that, and I used to waste my time. So now I use it as wisely. and productively. That's what I do. And then you know what? I work 5 days a week, so 8 hours. So then can you imagine that going another day again for an overtime or extra shift? I'm telling you, you will be stuck there the whole week like that. So I don't think it is worth to go for overtime or extra shift. Of course, we need, but when there are opportunities, we need to understand that. So in future, when we are putting time into this business, we can have a financial freedom. Not only financial freedom, we are learning a lot. And people are, telling no time. That's not, you can see that you can get time with so many, like wasting time. That's what my thing is, what you are wasting. And if you're doing, I mean, let me tell an example. If you go for 8 hours, maybe you are earning $800. That 8 hours, if you invest in this business, you can earn multiple times of that. Like I'm telling my thing, okay, I may get $800 if I go for one day overtime 8 hours, but you can earn maybe 6 times more than that. So that much huge potential this business has. When I came to know, I mean, this is I couldn't leave it. So I mean, not only now I can say that. I mean, after 2 months, after setting up everything, I started to see the result. So people are, when you talk about that, I don't have time. No, that's not. And then, when you check your screen time, you're spending a lot of time on the screen. And then not only that, whenever you go outside, wherever you go, if you're sitting in a doctor's office, you can spend that time. So, wasting, I mean, you're waiting for the doctors to call. So most of the time I go to the doctor's office, I stay there 1 hour. I mean, because the doctors, you cannot expect them to finish on time that within that 30 minutes or the scheduled time. So we have to stay there, right? So if you have a phone, you can work from, you can do your business from there. So there are so many ways you can do it. And there are small the kids, when they drop the kids to the school, I mean, waiting for the kids to be picked up, you have time in the car. And then when you are going for vacation anywhere. So this is, what my attraction was, from anywhere you can work, wherever you go you can work. It's not, there is no time, the fixed time. So that's one of the best thing. And then I would say, what, if you're telling that you don't have time, that another way you are telling, okay, I'm not ready for that, or I don't want this, I don't need this, all those, but you are really really losing an opportunity. That's all I can say. And thank you so much, Sharon. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Anu. So whatever Anu said is a great point. So basically, all of us has 24. All of us has like 24 hours in a day, right? It's all about how you are utilizing that 24 hours. That makes the difference in your life, right? As you already can see, Anu is working as a nursing supervisor. She's already busy. Dr. Susie is working as a GP, so she's very busy. She's working as a senior medical officer. So was Kumuduni. She's already working as a clinical practitioner, and also I think she's doing like every time when I'm saying she's signing up for new courses, postgraduate courses. So that is how busy she is. But how she's running this business, how we are running this business, right? So that is the importance of that. So one of the other day, actually, one of the girl who was an inquiry about this business, and she said like, "Oh, Sharon, I am actually very busy. I'm really hectic, this month." And I paused and I asked her like, "Okay, think about your previous week, and the previous week, previous month. You have been always busy. Do you think that it's going to calm down after a few months? No. Every time new things will come up, right? And there is no, especially if you are a person who's actually trying to establish in a new country or in any country, if you are like in your 30s to 40s, you are always are going to be busy, right? You will never find spare time unless you are deciding, okay, I'm going to do this no matter what. Okay, that is what we are providing. So no other business you can do with pockets of time here and there. That is what we are providing. Our business you can start with pockets of time here and there. As Anu already mentioned, if you are a mom, you might be wasting a lot of time scrolling through social media while you are dropping your kids for the after school activities and waiting for it. That's the only time that you need. Okay, And the potential of this business is huge. If you're spending that time, you can create the same amount of money as you're working as a full-time nurse or doctor, or a nursing supervisor, or any profession that you're doing. You can do that. That's the potential of our business. Okay. So that is exactly, you are going to buy back the time. So if you're spending that time in the business today, what you can do is tomorrow you can retire early. There are many people in our community who have retired at their 40 years, 25 years, 40 years, 45 years, 50 years. Can you ever imagine if you're doing that? If you are not working until 65, 67 years, you won't get that pension, which is usually much lesser than what you're earning right now. Again, you are going to compromise your time or your lifestyle after your 65 years of age. Is that fair? It's not fair, right? That's not fair on you. That's not fair on your life, right? That's exactly, that is why we are saying like this. If you are spending time in this business today, you can buy back time in the future, right? So thank you so much, Anu, for sharing your perspective. Over to you, Dr. Susie. Can you please introduce yourself and also tell me how you are managing your business very successfully with your full-time job, and what you can say to our audience?
Hi, Sharon. Thank you for this opportunity and a very good afternoon from the UK. So, as Sharon mentioned, for the benefit of our people in, followers from all pages and also my new followers, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Susie Jacob. I am an online business coach, just like Sharon, and I've been now doing this business for over 2.5 years, and it's been the best decision of my life. I work as a general practitioner here in the UK. And I remember the time when I joined the business. So when I joined the business at that point in time, I was working anything like 50 hours plus, really, picking up even like working on a Saturday also just to earn the extra money. So if you were to tell a person who didn't have time, that's probably me. So when people come and say that I'm really busy, I'm not having the time, I don't have the time to watch the pre-coaching videos, it's been a busy week, I'm losing focus. I always tell people there's a reason why you reached out to me. It's because you're unhappy. And that's the thing. When we reach out and see an ad or see someone in a position where we'd like to be, it's because at that point in time we are unhappy. And I'm sure nobody is happy to work 50 hours a week just to earn a decent income. And don't get me wrong, as a doctor, I was earning a decent income at that point in time, but that was not the point. The point was that to earn that money, I was working 50 hours plus. And that's 50 hours away from my family, 50 hours of stress, getting burned out. And, I'm not trying to, dispute that that people who are not working as doctors and nurses jobs are less stressful. That's not what I'm trying to say. But in the medical profession, we deal with human beings, we deal with people's lives. It's quite stressful job. My husband once jokingly said that, and respectfully said, yeah, my job is stressful. He used to work as a private chef and now completely retired thanks to the business again. And he used to say, yeah, I'm dealing with dead chickens, but you're dealing with human beings at the end of the day. And that's very true. So, it is quite stressful dealing with people and dealing with all of that. And I always believe that doing less is more. Because, when you do less, you give more because you want to give more. But once you work beyond a certain threshold, then you're exhausted, then you're angry with everyone around you and you might show that anger even to annoyance to patients. You might show that annoyance especially when you come back home. And that's exactly what I was doing. I used to come back home and show that frustration on my family, and I don't think that was fair, because they did not deserve that. So that was not a life worth living. I don't think that's how life should be. And I wanted a change. So even though I was working 50 hours plus, I made a decision that I am not happy with where I am and I need a change in my life. And that's what happened. So we all have 24 hours a day. When people say they don't have time, what I hear is this is not a priority now. That's exactly it. Because if you wanted to, because I remember even working that 10 hours and coming back home, or 12 hours and coming back home, I used to have time to binge watch those Netflix series. and that is my way of de-stressing. And then I had time to watch for 1.5 hours or even more till I go to bed. And I'm sure everyone here can relate to that, because that is the way we de-stress. So if you have that 1.5 hours even after a 10-hour shift, that is probably all you need for your life to change. And that's exactly what I did. So when I came back tired, I'm not telling everyone, oh, wow, this is absolutely easy or something. No, it is a difficult thing, and it requires a lot of discipline to come back home after a 10-12 hour shift and then work on the business. So it absolutely needs some discipline. But how big is your why? How much do you desire change in your life? So if your desire is really high, you will do it. And that's exactly what I did. And what I did was the other thing, like what Sharon mentioned, that's exactly what I did. I used pockets of time. So I didn't want to come back and spend an hour doing the business. So what I did is 15 minutes before going into work. And then during work, I used to, do my paperwork, listen to the training and stuff like that in the background. It's called net, which is called no extra time. So you do that in no extra time. We have people in our community, in our business partners, they sometimes drive like 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes an hour drive back and forth from work. So what they do is they put the training on and listen to the training, listen to our masterminds where we hear successful people, how they're killing it in the business. And those are like those motivation, inspiration that keeps us going. So that is part of our business journey. And you can do that while you're driving. You can do that. Like as a GP, I do prescriptions, I do paperwork, and that time I'm not patient facing. So I do during lunch hour for an hour and a half or two. So I have that much time to listen to something in the background. So that is how you find time. And then you come back home, and there'll be certain things probably you need to focus on, and you use another 30 minutes. And that was enough for me personally, that within 14 months into the business, I could retire my husband by doing just that. And within 20 months into the business, from working 50 hours plus, I just do now 28 hours. And I'm planning to cut down further towards the end of the year. That's my plan. And that's how much this business has changed my life. So saying that you don't have time is more like an excuse, or you telling yourself that this is not a priority. If you are actually watching us, or have clicked on our ads or reached out to us, you are unhappy with how things are. Why don't you give yourself the opportunity for to explore this opportunity of a lifetime? Just check it out whether this is actually for you. And we have doing this business successfully, so you can actually earn tricks and to actually how to manage your time, because we talk a lot of things. We just don't talk about how to earn money in this business. I think that is just a byproduct. Because of this business, my mindset has shifted. To be honest, my life, and other things around, because work stress, obviously I work less hours, but still when I go do the work, there is stress. The work stress is still there. Family, you being ill, or your parents being ill, or all those scenarios are still there. But what this business has taught me is to help change my mindset. And it has given me the time to actually focus on my mindset and bring about. So even if those things are happening in the background, I'm a lot happier. I'm a lot in control. Yes, there will be moments when I feel down, but then I'm able to pick myself up straight away, because I have the time to devote on my self-care and devote my time to actually help me come out of that situation and to face life in general. I feel more than the money, that was what I improved first. And when I did that in my life, the money was just a byproduct, really. So that's all from me. Sharon, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Sochi. So, if you're a person who's already thinking about, okay, do I have time? Is this the time for me? We all have that kind of a misconception in our life, right? So, misconception in our life, thinking that, okay, I should have the perfect time. There is nothing perfect exists in our life. You will not have a perfect partner. You will not have a perfect husband. You will not have a perfect time. Your children will not be perfect. Your job won't be perfect. Nothing will be perfect. So perfectionism is another way of procrastination, basically. So you want to, our brain is always controlled in such a way that our brain want to keep us in a safe zone, basically. What is safe zone? Whatever is familiar is safe zone, right? That is why we all want to be in our home, because the home is the most familiar place in the universe, right? We all want to be home. Oh, I'm home, sweet home, home, sweet home. Why we are saying that? Because we all want to be in our comfort zone. Okay, we don't want to come out that comfort zone to explore something new. That is why our brain is always saying, this is not the perfect time for me. This is not, probably this is not for me. I don't like social media marketing. I'm not good with talking. All these kind of excuses your brain is finding out for you so that you can keep yourself in that comfort. Your comfort zone, your success, or your dream life is in the next end of your comfort zone. If you are in the comfort zone, you will never come out of it. You will always be in that daily hustle. You will never reach out. You will be always like living a paycheck to paycheck life, right? You will never come out of that. You will always be thinking, oh, I could have given more to my parents this time. Oh, they needed money. I said no because I didn't have money. Oh, well, what can I do? Of course, you can do something. You should have a business or a side hustle that we are presenting to you right now. I'm not saying that this is the only one, but what I'm saying is because we are doing this now, we know that this can provide the thing that you are lacking in your life right now. That could be some extra money. That could be for an opportunity for you to do some to help other people, okay, or your own parents, or your family, or to have more time with your kids, or maybe you want to dream you have a dream to travel around. That's all possible with this business. So that is what we are providing to you now. So thank you so much for sharing your perspective, Dr. Sosi. And over to you, Kumudini. Can you please introduce yourself and also please tell our audience how we can buy back time in the future, how you are managing this with your busy schedule.
Thank you so much, Sherin, inviting us today. Good evening, everyone from UK, and good morning, USA. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kumudini. I work as advanced clinical practitioner in UK, work in a GP surgery. And I'm also a proud digital business owner. I started this business 1.5 years ago. So saying that, when I started that business 1.5 years ago, I was so busy. I was doing my full-time job and I was doing my master's. But when I saw this opportunity, I saw this is the right opportunity because I explored everything. I did my diligence and I thought this is the right opportunity because it's so much scam out there in online space. So that's what we need to find out first. So then I found out this is the perfect opportunity for me. And if I didn't start now, I never going to start any no way actually, because if you start something, you can finish. Like for example, if you want to start maybe masters, you can finish, you can see the end. It's something like that. You need to start something and then you can see whatever goal you can achieve in future. So that always I wanted to think of, because I always wanted to I'm being a busy mom actually, and I lost my girl's time since I came in UK. So I dedicate so much my time for my family and my dreams, and I wanted to claim those time. So I was thinking something, I wanted to change this cycle. So how can I break this cycle? So as a healthcare professional, of course we are lucky we can do extra, but we can't get our time back. We always have to dedicate, sacrifice our time, being at home. So whatever you got at home we like to enjoy, but what we can do, we have to go to work even 5 days, maybe 7 days. That is never ending. So whatever you do, yeah, you do extra and then you spend something for extra or whatever you want to achieve, but you're not making anything, something for the future. So when I start this business, okay, I realized if I can spend little time, I can change my life, basically change my future. And basically, you can retire early next 3 to 5 years. So that is what I want. That's what everyone want, in this business. So when I started this business, as I was busy, but I started, and now I'm enjoying my time. Now I'm only working actually part-time, like I feel like semi-retired. Actually, I'm not really worried about working 5 days 5 days a week or 7 days. No, anyway, now weekends never happening. um, and I was thinking like maybe 2 days, and maybe I can cut down, because some other months I can earn same amount what I'm earning as a nurse practitioner in UK. And I know like that amount I can make it double, I can make it triple. Like what are the opportunities you can do that? So for example, if you earn in 5,000 this month, can you believe in couple of months you can earn in 15,000? No way from your normal job. So even no way you get in any bonuses or anything like that, and no way you can get any extras according to the cost of living. Everything going up nowadays, but you can't um, get any extra from normal job. So this is the opportunity. You can leverage your income whatever you want. If you can spend more time, of course, you can earn, you can be a millionaire quickly. But of course, I am busy professional. So as Dr. Susie said, I was doing this business maybe a couple of time, few hours in the morning before going to work, and maybe lunchtime, maybe at night time, maybe if I have more time, maybe I do more extra in weekends. But whatever you dedicated your time, you can get back. So that's what I was doing. And I am actually, getting that, I'm actually bringing that fruit, now to my table, actually. And also, this business is good for us because this is less stressful. As a healthcare professional, we work in with people. So we, like my job involved with, people coming to talk to me, and, uh, as normal, like you find out what is the cause and you cure, and then at the end sometimes you get complaints. Whatever you do, you get complaints. But this business you don't have to worry about, because we have product that's all, quality product, and all done it for you. We don't have to worry about that. So in that way, is most of the heavy lifting done for you and automated. And you have a training, whatever things you want, you can go there, you can learn that part, and then you can apply to the business. And also um, product wise, this is health and wellness, that's really good. And they have patent certificate, so we don't have to worry about if you want to like return. So all the things done for you. And also other thing is the mentoring and the coaching. So if you stuck, you got the beautiful community, like-minded community. You can ask any questions, and you are never stuck. So what are the other business you can get this opportunity? So that's the beauty about this business. And also you can access the lifetime training. So, and you can leverage your personal things and also professional things as well. Like for example, when I came to this business, my mindset, like Dr. Susie said, is a bit different. But learning from this business, my mindset has changed, and it not really applicable to this business, but also my personal life as well. So I'm really enjoying, like I able to tackle normal problem without worrying, because I know that I can deal with any issue. So actually, as Dr. Susie said, this is not about the money, and the quality time and the life we have in now, and with the lovely community, and also nice people. And I got now people all around the world, and they are really nice people. And I never thought that I never met these people, without this business. So I'm so happy now. If I want anything, I can reach out anybody, is no matter, they help in, anytime. So yeah, I think there are so much. I think I said, thank you so much, Sherin.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kumudu. So as you have already heard like what Kumudu said, right? So like we all have like so many things in our pockets. So that's not going to like lessen. It's going to increase every day, including your cost of living. So there is no limit to how much you want. So when our kids are small and we think that this struggle will finish when they are getting older, but when they are getting older, their demands will be more higher, right? And that at that time we think, when if they are a little bit more older, it will be little less. But can you imagine when they are older, there will be more needs for you, like university fees, the dressing, the makeups. You want hairdressing, they want the hairdressing too, right? You are spending $200 now, and you're going to spend like 200 or 600 or $1,000 next when they are old. So that is how the cost of living is going to increase. So as already Kumudu said, like what other business can give you this much flexibility, right? We always say that our business is in a box. You don't have to worry about the product, company, shipping, inventory, managing employees. You don't have to worry about any of these things. That is all done for you. You have a done for you system. All you have to do is you have to plug in. You need to focus on the marketing side, which you will get the training and support and mentorship, like lifelong, right? This with that 149 you'll get lifelong support, right? When hearing that, please don't think that we will do the business for you, right? You have to do the business. You will be in the driver's seat, but you will get all the support. Okay. And then again, it's lucrative, it's taxable, it's legit, right? You have to you have to register your business in whichever country that you are. That means towards the end of the year, you will get the tax certificate. Again, as I said, you will get like once you reach in certain level in this business, this is a pensionable business. Like actually the more than what we get in US as pension, you will get a pension in this business too. So even if it take you 10 years to do that, still worth your time. That is why many people are seeing this opportunity as a career opportunity, a retirement opportunity. Why? Because this is the possibility that this business is providing you. And the checks that you are seeing in our business pages, that those are real. And we are normal people, we are real people, we are normal people, just like Big Y, right? We are investing the time that we can in our own time. Okay, that's the thing, right? So if you want to achieve something in your life, if you really want to achieve something in your life, you can do it, right? And this is what I want to say to you, is that this is not a big deal. This is not something that it's not as hard as the master's program that you're doing right now. You don't need the sleepless nights in here, right? You need pockets of time. That's what we are talking about. If you can't find that, that means your why is not strong enough. Probably you are happy in your life right now. If you're not happy in your life right now, this business can provide you whatever you're lacking in your life right now. That's what we want to say to you. And so if you want to know more about it, please feel free to reach out any of us, and we will be happy to guide you through the opportunity. You don't have to join the business. You can know everything inside out before you take that decision whether this is your cup of tea or not. Okay, so thank you so much, anybody who was watching, and we will see you again next day. Thank you, guys, for joining in today's live. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.